and we should now be live for audio. Is there you get the announcements and warnings, don't you, Kevin? Is it working?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, saying we're live.
And it's coming up? Okay.
Yep, sounds on. Sounds
You
on.
screw up once and you just double check from there on in. Just like Delphi. Okay.
Well, good.
Mark, you're on.
Okay. Well, good evening, everybody, and welcome to the Rushville Redevelopment Commission meeting. This is May 28th, 2026, and I want to welcome everybody here this evening. And it's good to see all of you again. Kevin, I want to thank you for filling in for me while I've been out, and we're going to kind of pause for just a minute while we welcome our other board member. Hello, Miss Myrna.
You already started? I'll stay after.
How you doing this evening?
I'm good, thanks.
Good, good. Well, folks, we'll start off with the minutes of the last meeting. Rick has emailed us all a copy. Hopefully everybody's been able to look at them. If you have, at this time, I'll take any additions or corrections.
I make a motion that be accepted the way they were sent out.
You got a motion that we accept them as written? Do I have a motion? Do I have a second?
I will, second.
Myrna, second. All those in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
So motion so carried. All right. We'll start out with, I don't have the agenda here with me. I'm sorry.
Finance report next.
Okay, let's go ahead and do the financial.
There is going to be a total of 5 draws from all seasons, and they have made the second draw of the 5 this month. So that's $23,000 plus that's been drawn so far, and right now it is a cement slab. So it's not very exciting, and I mean it could hold a picnic table and such, but there's no roof or walls or anything like that. Columns. So those are the only transactions so far this year.
How much is this one, 24?
It's the 2 of them together is around 24K.
Okay.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay, and so any word from our friend Mr. Keesley?
No, and I'd like to know, well, let me make a motion and then we can discuss this. I move that this board authorize Mark Falk or his delegate to speak directly to attorneys at Barnes and Thornburg regarding the proposed TIF and EDA districts.
Okay.
Is that the same company that Keith was with?
No, but this is the one that we have contracted through Keyser.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that he was going to talk with him, is that the point?
Yes.
Okay. I'll second that motion.
Okay. We got a motion and a second.
What I'm thinking of is that it's not working very well to have to go through Dave Keyser.
Yeah.
And there are some questions that we have that I think we should get answers to. And I think the authorization is necessary because they are high-priced attorneys, and you pay by
The minute.
yes.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure it was that fine a granularity, but yes,
It probably is.
it probably is.
As long as Mark Falk and his delegate is willing to do that.
So that's a question.
Yeah.
Are you
I've spoke with them before, yeah.
okay?
Yeah, in the past, so that won't be a problem. We can do that. Okay, is there any other discussion?
We need to vote on that, or
Yep.
Since it's an outlay of
Yeah.
money, yeah.
we made motions, so
Yeah, he made the motion
I seconded it.
and Myrna seconded. Any other discussion? Hearing none, all in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Motion so carried. Okay, the school sign.
I've been gone as well, and our original place was right on top of 3 fiber optic cables, apparently, from AT&T. So Kevin, would you have time this weekend to go out with me and put a new location in there?
Yes.
We could just say, well, they've marked it and we'll just make sure we're not on top of the red lines, but I would prefer that you and I go out there, find a new location just further north slightly, mark it, and then redo the 811 locates.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah.
I don't think anyone wants to get into any sort of cable or pipe. Are you okay?
Yeah, just give me a shout.
Okay, will do.
What are they doing down through here now?
We have to redo all the sidewalks down 26 because the handicap ramps were put in incorrectly. They're at the wrong angle. So the state is coming through and redoing all those, and they're gonna resurface 26 from end to end.
They're
We did-
resurfacing it?
That's what I was told.
Well, good.
No, the town didn't put in the.
No, the state did it, and the state's paying for the.
And the state made the angle incorrectly.
Yes, if you look at,
Okay.
if you go through town, like where my front yard's at, on that much distance on each side of 26 has been marked, cause that's their right of way. And they put all the signs up today, so they must be starting soon. But yes, they have to redo the handicap ramps.
Okay. I was wondering
Do
too.
they have to angle out to 26, is that?
No, I think they're at the wrong angle like this, I
Yeah,
believe.
they're too steep.
And so, I have not looked at them. Pat said at every crosswalk, when they're done, the state will put up flashing signs signifying a crosswalk. He said if you go through Greentown already has them in. So anytime they're gonna be crossing 26 at the crosswalks, I believe they will put the flashing signs up.
Okay,
No,
good.
we only have 2 crosswalks though on 26, right? Just at the 4-way?
I don't know if it's a 4-way or maybe if they're gonna do it at the Dollar General, I don't know. He didn't say where, he just said at the crosswalks.
Okay. So we've kind of gone from 811 school signs off on
Well,
tangent here, but it has
the
to
thing
do with
about it, if they're
locates.
gonna be doing if they're gonna be doing work down through there, they're gonna do a line locate before they do it.
Mhm.
So I was just wondering if they, you might not get a good idea of what's gonna happen there.
But yes, back to your original question, I'm available this weekend.
All right, thank you.
We'll make it work at some point. Cause I agree with you, just move them a little bit north, I think it'll be fine.
And I'm hoping you're not concerned that I just want to relocate because if you see one natural gas line get hit by a backhoe, you'd never want to see another one. So, granted, that's a fiber optic cable, so it would not be nearly as impressive, but it probably would be much more expensive.
The, any word on the one over here on Alto Road?
Nothing.
Okay. And who are we waiting to hear from there?
I'm sure that the school is just waiting for summer to come,
Okay.
and their people and town guys will put that in. But I think they're waiting for graduation and a little bit more breathing room. Cindy, probably?
I actually don't know what the timeline is for that, but graduation is tomorrow, so
Oh.
if that tracks, if it goes in next week, we will have missed
Okay.
the end of school and graduation.
I just checking. On the next item, I don't have that updated quote from traffic, the traffic people. They were supposed to send me an updated quote. The lights they proposed were red, and I said, no, we can't have red because with the 2 red flashing lights up here, somebody will, if their depth perception is off, they won't know where that light is. So they want to make them yellow flashing, and then the light right on the road.
Mhm.
So they're supposed to send me another quote, but they haven't done it yet. So I don't have an update for us here.
Those are for the speed signs?
That's for the crossover over here
Okay.
on the south end, where you walk diagonally across the road there. And it, you know, with the restaurant going in over there, it may not be a bad thing then.
Well, I think it'd be a good thing.
Mm.
It's not that there's gonna be that many people coming from the neighborhood, but there's just gonna be more traffic.
Yeah, yeah, there's gonna be more traffic down through there. Portable vehicle sign display unit, I noticed that they had it up and operational over here on Liberty.
Yes, thank you so much. Yeah. It's actually 4 blocks from my house, north
Yeah,
of my house. If I'm standing in my front yard, if a car passes me, it's already showing their speed 4 blocks away. That's how accurate that thing is. It's usually red,
yeah,
but within 1 block they're already speeding. But yeah, I mean it's picking cars up pretty quick. It reaches 4 blocks.
wonderful,
Yeah.
good deal.
And with the baseball,
Yes.
softball, that's becomes the worst part of town for
Yeah.
speeding.
Good deal. I'm glad it's working then. Has anybody spoke with them about the installation of the other two?
No.
Okay.
I do know they have all the data they were trying to track because Ned shared it with us last month.
The last meeting.
Okay. Well, we're getting we're 6 months since we've had them. Oh, 6 or 7 months now. So they're just sitting back there. It'd be nice to get them up, get them going. Okay. The picnic, permits have been obtained from All Seasons All Seasons has ordered materials on the,
And they're come in, and right now the restrooms got the ring foundation and about 2-3 courses a block. And like I said, there's a slab for the picnic shelter. The pictures, there are 5 pictures on the Rushville Park and Tree Board Facebook page. And so you can go take some look there. And someone also posted some pictures. Well, Jenna Hyman posted some pictures on Chatter or Community Chatter.
I don't know, but they.
Yep.
but
So
they-
there's
I
some other
saw
pictures
those.
there, including one that Pat Reel did a small video. So that's out there as well.
okay.
So if you're interested, go take a look. If you're interested, go take a look.
It is on Rushville Chatter.
Okay, Chatter.
Good.
Okay.
Okay, resurfacing of the basketball court.
Yeah, so I talked to Brian Crenshaw Paving, and they gave us a quote of $26,400, but that is not locked in. So if we decide to partner with the Lions Club, I'll have to recontact Brian because it changes every 15 days. So until we sign a contract with them, it's not locked in. But Rick's been in contact with the Lions Club, and we're working on that project. One thing I don't know is, will we have to, if we go ahead with it, will we have to have a permit from Mike Knable to be able to do it?
No, 'cause you're just resurfacing an
Well,
existing area.
They're taking up the existing area and repaving it. So,
No, because you're just going right back
Okay.
in.
okay.
Yeah. If you were building something over the top of it, yeah.
Okay,
We'd have-
we're not changing the footprint of it.
No, you're not
Yeah.
changing the footprint at
Yeah,
all.
yeah.
So,
He looked at it, and with the damage that's down there, he said by the time the man hours and everything it would take to try to redo it, and it's a 50-50 gamble. He said, it's, in his opinion, it was not worth it. I mean, I don't know if I sent you guys the aerial pictures of it or not, but
It's in that,
yeah, it's pretty rough. There's some pretty deep cracks down there. I mean, it's,
it's only been there for 70
Yeah.
years.
so, I mean, if we redo it,
No kidding.
eventually, it'll have to be resealed every
Yeah.
so many years. I don't know what
Yeah.
that timeline is or anything like that. We'd have to look at that in the future, but
the town has really been pretty good about resealing, like the parking lot at the
Yeah.
community center and such, and
the walking trails,
the
stuff
walking
like that.
trails. Hopefully,
Yeah,
we
so
can
if
get on
if we did it all at one big lump, we
sequence,
could probably get a pretty good discount.
So one of the issues that we're faced with though is rising cost of asphalt.
Yes.
Okay, if we locked in at this 26.4 and price dropped, would they adjust accordingly or?
I don't believe so.
Okay.
I
So
did,
it's,
I did not ask Brian that question. And this quote does not include new basketball goals.
okay,
It's just resurfacing putting a new surface down for basketball. Now, they would put new ones in there, but they're pretty pricey for them to do it.
Well, those
Would
were-
that be something that the Lions Club would do?
Yeah, I think.
To me, I mean,
yeah.
I don't know if there's any reason to replace the goals that are down there. I didn't really look at them.
Well, maybe the backboard or
Yeah, yeah,
the
yeah.
backboard
The post, I
and
think, would be
and the
okay.
netting.
Yeah. Yeah, the
You
netting
know,
definitely.
is there net on there?
I didn't pay that close attention to it either, so.
Regularly. Also, some fencing may be required. They'll have to take the fence down. And
Yes.
then the question is, do you want to have them put the same fencing up?
That's what this
Or
quote
do
was take it down and put it back up.
But
What-
no new.
Yeah.
I would just stick with that. I'm just personally speaking out. I would stick with that and go ahead, and then if there was any other changes or anything else, like, the backboards and netting and, or any kind of change in fencing or gating or something like that, then the Lions Club could act upon that themselves. You know, but, I just, boy, I'd like to get on the books with them, cause I know they're very busy, aren't
Brian
they?
said at the earliest would probably be September.
Unless they
because-
could get us in ahead.
Well, he's got.
He's pretty good about
He's got
doing that.
contracts with local schools. And
Yeah.
he said as soon as graduation's over, he has to honor those contracts and get done so other contractors can get in and take care of stuff that they need to take care of as well. So he thought September would be the earliest he'd be able to make it there.
And the,
And with ball season going on, and it's running through July anyways,
Mhm.
so.
Yeah.
The reaction from the Lions Club was positive. The board's interested in pursuing it. The question, of course, is where would they come up with their half or whatever? But there's already been a pledge for 3,000, and that's like 20% or 10% of the entire project, say. And there are grants available. I know they've talked to the Community Foundation, and Community Foundation was saying yes, that'd be something we would consider and give to our grants committee. And there's also Indiana Lions Foundation. So they have a $1,500 grant program for upgrades on projects within each Lions Club. So there is some money out there.
Okay, so there's funding out there available. Would it be contingent on whether or not we went ahead with this project, or would we have to wait and then possibly suffer an increase in the price?
That has not come up.
See, that, it's kind of a gamble here, you know, and I hate to, you know, cause you're talking, that's quite a bit of work down there, and that's a good price for that kind of work. So,
I was under the assumption that we wanted to get everything set before we made the commitment, knowing that the price could go up from that 26.4. So,
But as far as a grant though, can you go ahead and start working on something and then
yeah,
use?
they will start working on that.
But it's okay to start working on the project before we get the grant?
That's up to,
There's no guarantee. If
But
they
it's
got no
funding.
money, that means we pay the whole price.
No, I'm saying, will that interfere with
Oh.
getting a grant? Was my question.
That I wouldn't have
Depends
any-
on the grant. Sometimes grants won't honor work that's been done ahead. If
So-
you're thinking. Go
I'm
ahead,
sorry,
I'm
we
sorry.
wanna do it anyway though, right? Whether we get a grant or not?
I would say so. Personally, I would say,
I mean,
like I
I
said, that's
welcome
the
the- I
same
welcome the grant
asphalt been
money.
there for
Yeah.
60 years.
At least.
I know a few guys who used to play on that too, and they were real tall, and I was real short back
Mhm.
then.
Yeah, I've never dealt with grants or anything. I know Cindy does, but I have no idea what any of that pertains.
If we think about a community foundation grant, they have, their next open grant cycle is due July 14th.
yeah.
And notification or approval would be by August 19th. That's probably outside of the window for the price to stay the same, but it
Sure.
would be before the project would
Yeah.
start.
Like Rick said, with crude oil pricing bouncing everywhere, it's hard to say.
But we could go ahead and do the resurfacing, and they could do the improvements as a separate, as a grant, a standalone grant then, couldn't they?
Or just, if this board wants to make the commitment to lock in the price, and then go to the Lions and say, okay, we've locked in the price, but we are depending upon you to come up with a share, and we're basically saying, you know, do your due diligence to go through these 2 or 3 grant opportunities, plus raise money from additional lines. So that's up to the board as a whole.
What if we created a list or a chart that had all of the improvements we wanted to make and pricing, so we could figure out what a total price of this project would be? And then what about sketching out a timeline, like this is what we could do to get started, and then we could think about what kind of funding we have to commit now and what kind of grant funding we might wanna pursue.
Well, the big thing will be the asphalt. That's gonna be the major.
So maybe that's the grant task is what you're thinking,
Well,
potentially?
I was gonna throw in a few new blackboards and things like that if I was doing
Okay.
it personally,
Yeah,
just to get it up to snuff.
Mm.
Fencing is kind of a, because I know that the bid is saying they'll take the fencing down, they'll put it back up.
Correct.
And the question, I don't know how good that fencing is, whether or not that should be put back up. I was thinking overall it'd be around a $30,000 project.
okay.
It's a nice round number in my mind.
What did we set aside for that? Was that 24 or?
The-
That was
the
your- that was your
asphalt-
quote.
Yeah, the asphalt's 26.4.
But did we set aside a
No.
amount for that?
I don't think we set
I don't
aside
think
anything,
so.
this just came up as a possibility after. We can change the plans though, obviously.
I think we should go ahead and lock, my opinion is lock in a price for the asphalt, and then welcome any money that comes from the Lions Club, but I don't know how you go about stating that, so.
Only thing we'd be doing is going in, taking off the old asphalt, putting down new, and putting the fence back up, and then any other improvements would be the Lions Club then, because I understand what you're saying, I fully agree with you. Then that way you guys, they could then, if they wanna go ahead and move forward with new backboards or changing out the fence, then they could do that.
Would this board want some sort of contribution commitment to the original asphalt as well, or is this board thinking of just doing the asphalt?
Do we have to go in front of the town board and ask them permission?
Technically, no, unless the law has changed.
Okay.
Now, we're supposed to be in concert with them,
Absolutely.
um,
Yeah,
and working towards the same
yeah.
quality of life improvements, so.
I would really like for them to pay for part of it, but I do understand as an organization, their funds are limited as well. So, I'm not saying I want them to pay half. I would like to see them contribute to whatever they could.
Okay, well,
There's already 3,000 on the table.
there's 3,000 on the table now, from Lions
Yeah.
individually.
Yeah.
I think we could get a $1,500 grant as well. We've had that in the past.
From Lions
I'm gonna
Foundation,
Soft,
Indiana Lions, okay.
soft,
Yeah.
earmark that.
Well, at this time, I'll entertain a motion, or we can just move on.
Since I'm a Lion, I don't think I should make that long motion.
I'm not sure what we're making it for, is it?
Um,
Cause I'm confused.
well, and it's whatever you guys feel.
I
On
think
the
we should
table
move in.
is, I think we say, we're gonna do the project. We have the money, we could pay for it, but we prefer the Lions Club, since it's their property, to contribute whatever they have available to them, whether that's $4,000, $5,000, or whatever they can get as a grant. They've already got an offer of an individual offering money.
Can you make an motion for
So-
that?
So, whatever they could contribute, we'd be willing to accept. And,
But would you not say that we would not exceed the cost of the asphalt, the bid? That way, like,
yeah,
kinda like what she was
Yeah.
saying, if you sit down and itemize it out, you may find out that you're looking at a $35,000 project here.
If you replaced everything.
Yeah.
Correct.
But our portion should only be limited
The
to just the
asphalt.
cost of the asphalt.
Yes.
And then if anything else is there, then that would be applied to whatever else needs to be put on to finish that project out as an overall. You understand? Well, okay, I'm good, cause you wanna tell me what I said? Cause I don't,
That's why I didn't know how
I
to
got
state it
lost.
for you.
Yeah,
But-
I wonder that too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we do it kind of as an umbrella, but our part wouldn't be over $26,400.
If that's still the price.
And then whatever they come in with, you know, for the
Fence.
accessories and fencing or whatever else that needs to be there, a light or whatever, I
And
don't know,
striping.
Striping.
striping,
Why
know.
don't we just commit to doing the asphalt, and then they know that that's what we're going to
Their
do.
portion would be to replace everything else. The striping, if the fence need to replace,
I mean, if they can, if not, then we can
revisit
Yeah,
it.
that-
revisit it.
That would be my concern, is that we would ask Lions to pay for something beyond what they had the capacity to
Mhm.
do. Like, it's gonna be $10,000 to do all this. Well, if we can only commit 3,000 or maybe 4,500, I think. Seems reasonable. 3,000 that's already been committed, plus a $1,500 grant that I think we could write, that Lions Club could write. But we don't have that in hand. We haven't been approved.
But to get the pricing, couldn't we just go ahead and commit to the asphalt and then revisit everything else?
yeah, if they go out here and they can't get it all, then they could come back and we could then talk about chipping in to finish out the project. Okay, I'd be open to that. But to Kevin's point, I think we really need to get this asphalt
And then-
locked in.
And that includes tearing down.
Because
the
that's,
and putting it
Yes.
back up.
that's only gonna go up, and we know that.
Yeah.
But in the meantime, we could be working on the rest of the project, whatever the balance is, like you were saying, itemize those things out. We know you got a $30,000 commitment already, whatever the Lions Club then, you know, can get from other grants, you know, then that would apply to the rest of the,
The project cost.
you know.
Okay.
You know, that place only had a 4-foot fence around it to begin with?
For a basketball court. Yeah, that's a no.
Yeah, they did.
No, I'm saying that's
And we
not
played
right.
inside that just fine.
There wasn't anything else down there.
Nope.
Are there any rules or regulations about how high it should be? Would we be able to put the old fencing back up?
Yeah, I think we could put it back up
Okay.
because it'd still be existing with the
Yeah,
original
it's a
that's
10
around
foot-
it.
It's a 10-foot fence or close to it. It's a pretty tall fence down there
Yeah.
now. It's
Oh,
not a
okay.
4-foot.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's talking
It
about
was, okay.
once upon a
Yeah.
time.
Okay.
50 years ago.
That just seems like a way for a kid to get hurt.
Oh,
Yes.
More than 50.
It was just town, back,
Yeah.
you know, it was just.
Back in the
community.
day, it was only just a 4-foot regular standard fence around there. But,
The only other thing down there was the saddle club when they brought in their horses and.
yep, they did rodeos over there. Yeah. Yeah.
So
And fish
you're
fries.
waiting on a motion, correct?
Yeah, I'll entertain a motion that we cover the 26,400
And that we will work with the Lions Club
to finish out whatever they,
needs to be done.
yeah. We'll, whatever they can come up with to finish the project. And then if there's any more, if there's some more that's needed, then we can address it then at that point.
But this motion is for it to
Move
accept
forward.
this
Just the
quote if it's
asphalt.
still good and move forward on that, cause they probably won't be ready to do that anyway till,
September.
Yeah,
right. So if we get that locked in,
Mm.
we know that's locked,
yeah.
yeah.
So I would make a motion if I knew exactly how to word it. I make a motion that we commit to the asphalt, taking the fence down, putting it back up.
Let's just say we're going, if you don't mind me saying this.
No, I don't mind it at all.
We'll make a motion that we accept this
Quote.
quote. okay? Because the rest of it then will be in addition.
Yeah.
So right now, this is all what we're focusing
Okay.
on, is just the quote, and then that way, we all have the same idea here. That way, we don't overcomplicate it, and we can just say, we're gonna accept this quote as is, and then move forward from there.
I make a motion, we accept the quote.
I second it.
Got a motion on the floor to accept the quote from, from Crenshaw's, and a second. Any other discussion?
Question, should I recuse myself because I'm a line, or is that a,
No, I
don't
think
think
you're
that's
fine.
necessary? Okay,
Nope,
all right.
no.
Yeah.
All those in favor can indicate by saying aye.
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 Those opposed? Ayes have it.
Okay, what's today?
8,
Thursday?
28.
Yeah, 28.
I'll call Brian tomorrow. And I'll ask, and I don't know if he'll call me back tomorrow because he's pretty busy. So he'll send me a new quote or he'll tell me this one's still good.
Okay,
If he sends me a new quote, I will send everybody a quote before, I'll send it to everybody. And I won't digitally sign it until everybody tells me it's okay. Is that fair? Because it's my name, it's gonna be on the contract, so,
yeah, that's fine, that's fine.
yeah. Hopefully, it hasn't changed much, so.
I hopefully not. How old is that? Still within 30 days?
He said it was
April
pretty-
30th,
Oh,
Well, yeah, tomorrow would be the,
yeah.
yeah,
So I'll call Brian tomorrow, he'll get back with me.
yeah.
Not that we're pushing deadlines here, but
Well, hey, live on the edge.
Yeah. Okay, so I'll give him a
But
shout
yeah,
tomorrow.
that'd be good to go ahead and do
Yeah.
that. Okay, great.
think that'd be a-
I'm glad to hear that. That's a good deal.
Yeah.
That's gonna be good for
With the new
the,
park down there, I think you're gonna see a lot of foot traffic, more kids down there anyways. And so that gives them, yeah.
yeah,
and associated with that, the lines,
And I wanna learn how to play pickleball, so I, you know,
Okay.
I wanna try it out.
the lines already have a net.
Yeah.
It's just that then with that court, no.
And I talked to Abe about their net, I have not seen it.
Mhm.
But I know they keep it inside. And so, once we move on, I told Abe I'd get with him, because I think if we could find an outside net that could stay outside, if I can't figure it out, I got a lot of friends that are millwrights. I think we could fab something up that we could roll out of the way and roll it back in, so we could leave it outside, so you wouldn't have to
Roll it
call the Lions Club to come and
Yeah.
get it.
don't they just roll it up?
Some of them, I don't know.
Some of 'em?
Yeah.
Yeah,
But then if it can be put out of the way for basketball for the kids.
Yes, yes, I think we could come up with a portable solution we could leave out,
Great.
so.
And associated with that, the Lions have put in more lighting.
Mhm.
And so there is now a large light. Now it's directed towards the building, but it's still on the pole next to the court. So, and that's dusted on, so it's not turned on from inside. So there will be some lighting on the court now too. And I think this is a great addition to
Yeah.
the town.
yeah. Well, they've been a staple of this town for years and years and years, so. It's good to be able to work together like that on that. I do have one question though, and this is about going back to the park. The disc golf, is that gonna be anywhere where it's gonna be around cause looking at your map there, it looks like you've taken in one or two of the holes, or,
Didn't take in any of the holes, but one of the takeoff sites or launch sites is going to have to be moved now for hole number 1 is going to have to be moved south, so that because the corner of the playground actually kind of butts up into, and there's going to be a shade there and perhaps a bench, and so the launch place is going to have to go on the other side of the pin oak, south of the pin oak. Now when this was built, the people who designed it made so that we had as little concrete launch pads as possible. Most of the things are on the trail itself, figuring that someone who's walking can walk around or whatever, and you're just throwing, so it's not like you're sitting there for 5 minutes. So for number 1, that's on the trail, and it will be a problem, but we'll move it to the south. towards the iron wheel sculpture. The others, we think are gonna be fine.
Okay. All right. Good deal. That answers that.
And if you haven't seen it, again, look at the Facebook, because the two climbers, the 2 to 5 climber and the 5 to 12 climber, are pretty much constructed.
Mhm.
And the 2 to 5 climber is kind of neat because the wheelchair ramp goes right off the trail. So this allows kids in walkers and chairs to go off the trail and right up to the first level of the climber.
That'll be good too. That'll be real good, because there's really no place for them to go.
Mhm.
I know that Highland Park, you used to go there and you'd have to go clear down to the duck area to even swing. So if you had children who were non-disabled and disabled together, they had to go to 2 different areas there,
Quarter mile apart.
so. Okay, moving on. Our next meeting will be on May 28th. When is our next meeting here?
June 25,
June 25th?
yeah.
Okay. Is there anything else that needs to come before the board?
Would you like me to speak with the police officers regarding the other 2 signs?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, I'd like to hear from them, you know, I'm glad to see that they're getting their utilization, they've
Just
got
to
their
see what-
data, and
What the whole
just kinda like, I just don't wanna see a roadblock be up in front of them. If we can help them out to get
I can
it
do that.
done, we need to get those, you know, if it's working, you know.
Okay.
They maybe want to just collect the data on Liberty Street first, north and south.
I'll just see what their timeline or whatever they're.
Well,
Yeah,
that's the
I'd
idea,
like that.
that's the great part of that little mobile one, they can move it anywhere they want it and set it up, so. All right, anything else then? Myrna,
Just-
thank you for doing that.
Thank you, Margaret. Just an update on the subway. There was a group together that was trying to come up with enough money to buy the subway. Unfortunately, the numbers just didn't get there to the amount needed to actually purchase the building, and then either a second entity or a second group that would actually start the restaurant. So that has fallen through, so we still have that building we need to do something with. And I think most of us would like a coffee shop restaurant of some sort.
Yeah.
But you were saying you want to give an update on Angry Donkey and
Yeah, the group that is opening up here on the south side of the
The
What
new-
else?
Yeah, the new event center.
Yeah. They have a name for it, and it goes back to when it was first settled, when it was first laid out as part of Roosevelt. But I forget what the name is right off the bat, I'm sorry, but they are
Settlers.
actually gonna be catering food from Angry Donkey over to here to get opened up for the June 5th, 6th, and 7th down there.
Oh,
Yeah.
wonderful.
So,
really?
yeah. And they're still working on the building. They don't have a kitchen in there right now, so, but they're tied in with the Angry Donkey, and so you'll be able to get that menu over here.
So the 6th, go to the lodge for breakfast, cause we're having pancake breakfast
I'm gonna
next
write
door.
this down.
Yeah,
And then you can go down and have some Angry Donkey food from them for lunch. And then for supper, come to the fire
Fire
station, cause
station.
we're gonna have a fish fry
On
over
the
they're
there.
having a
day?
fish
All
fry at the
6.
fire station, yeah.
Car shows that day,
Tractor show.
Is
Tractor
that
shows
Father's
that-
Day, that weekend?
6th,
Oh,
June
okay.
6th. This road will be closed off.
Yeah.
It's like a meal train through
Yeah.
the.
You better believe it.
through the-
Progressive
Oh,
meal.
before I
Yes,
forget,
yes.
I'd like to thank the AMVETS again for their hero banners.
Oh, yeah.
The other day it was nice outside, so me and my wife walked the whole town to look at all of them, and it's very nice to see some of those. So if you
Yeah.
get a chance, do it. It's,
Yeah, you see
Yeah.
some friends that way.
yes, some of them I wouldn't have recognized without their name being on them, but hey.
Changed it a little bit, huh?
Yes.
Some of them I don't
Yeah.
recognize, I haven't seen them all yet, but
Yes.
And they also sold flags and
Mm-hmm.
we bought,
I went and got some poppies from them. I never set up for anybody else, so.
so that was good.
Wonderful.
But if nobody else has anything, I'll make a motion that we adjourn.
I got a motion. Anything else? All those in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Folks, thank you very much. It's been very productive tonight. Very good.
Okay, I'm gonna close it now.
And again, thank you,